All right, I have got an update on Kirby. He is doing really great in the kennel. As long as there's no pressure on him, training pressure, he is friendly and waggy and interactive and affectionate. Eating, clean and quiet, all good things. When we come out and work on his obedience work, he definitely gets a little more, not sure how to explain that. Definitely gets a little bit more nervous and worried and defensive is how I should put that, defensive. So I've got him in a chain slip collar because the prong collar was just a little too much for him. He is wearing his remote collar. I haven't used that with him yet. So we're going to do a little bit of leash work with him, and then I'm going to do his introduction to place. He is not taking any treats from me, but I can handle him, pet him, all that good stuff. He sometimes fights with the leash. He'll bite it, and obviously he's had experience with getting pressure to stop by biting at the leash. And let's see how he does. Heel. Excellent. That's a good boy. Heel. Good. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Very good. Heel. Yes. Good boy. So I want him on a loose leash. You can see he's doing that. You can also see his demeanor is sit. A little bit intimidated. Sit. 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 And we've been struggling with sit. When he first started with him, he would sit happily as could be, except he'd take his own sweet time. So I started putting more pressure on him for sit, and that's when I started getting into this more stubborn posture. So I just want you to see that. We're continuing to work on it. But as you can see, he's really resistant to any kind of pressure on him to sit. So we're going to continue working on that and get him to where he sits without pushing against it. Yep. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Heel. Good. Very good. Not going to worry about that second sit that I usually show folks because he's not going to do it. Place. Good boy. There you go. Good place. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. And this is actually pretty common to get on the bed and lay down right away. But you can see he is intimidated. And that's just from the extra control of putting a slip lead on him. He doesn't get to get his way, and that is what's changed his demeanor, is that when he gets his own way, he is happy as could be, life is good. But when we start saying to him, hey, I've got some requirements, that's when he starts to get a little bit, I think a little bit resentful, a little bit sullen, and he doesn't quite know how to deal with that. So I'm fine with this attitude at this point. It should be kind of a bridge attitude. It should be between doing things his way and do things my way. Good boy, good place. Good boy, good place. Good boy, good place. So I want him to just start to figure out that this location is where I want him to stay. And I'm not using any treats with him because he won't take them. He shows a little bit of interest, but he really doesn't want to take treats to do what I want. Good boy. Good. Okay. Okay, come on. Good, 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 good. That a boy. Good boy. Place. That's it. Good boy. Good place. Good boy. Good place. That a boy. Good boy. Good boy. And every time I get him out, I get a little more cooperation from him, but he's certainly not ready to give up the control that he's been spending his life building. And that is a tough adjustment for him. So that's why you're seeing this attitude of, oh, I don't get to do everything I want to do. And he doesn't quite know how to handle that. But good boy. Good boy. We're moving forward. Good. Place. Good boy. And now I'm just going to move around him and use my leash to move him back onto place if he comes off. But he's, again, this is very typical of a dog like this, where he's lost his power. That power, when I first started with him, he was definitely jumping at me, trying to bite, trying to intimidate me. And when that didn't work, now all of a sudden he's been deflated and he doesn't know what to do next, because the biting and the jumping and the intimidation was not effective. So he doesn't have anything else in his arsenal, so he's kind of giving up. And then we have to help him see the path forward. So don't be alarmed by his attitude here. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Excellent. Good boy. Like I said, if we're in the kennel and I'm not asking him to do anything, so there's no pressure on him whatsoever. I'm not saying, here's how I want you to behave. He's wiggly. He sits in my lap. He wags his tail. But then when we come out and I have things that I want him to do, that's when he doesn't really know how to respond. Good boy. Good boy. Because I'm not putting up with the biting and etc. So he's got to come up with a different answer now. Good. And that answer is going to be cooperation. Good boy. Good. Good place. Good. So this is going to become 30 minutes on place. Today I'm going to do 10 minutes with him. Next time I do this, we'll do 20 minutes. And then the next time after that will be 30 minutes. Still not sure if I need more time with him. I should know in the next few days. Probably by the time that he comes for his off-leash video, I'll have an answer for you. Right now, at this moment, with what I've seen so far, I'm inclined to say that we're going to go a few extra days. But I'm going to let him make that decision. Good job. What a good boy. What a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Excellent. Excellent. So he's a little bit of a bully whose weapons have been taken away. That's part of what you're seeing here, is you can't be a bully when you don't have any weapons, and your power is gone. And so a lot of times what we see with bullies is they're really not very brave. So that's what I'm seeing with him. Good boy. Good place. I think he's going to hold there. Good boy. Good boy. Excellent. That's a very good boy. That's a very good boy. Good. And every time that he is successful with not being able to push back, and that he can do things where I can tell him how great he is, then we're just going to keep moving in the right direction. Good boy. Good boy. Very, very good. Very, very good. And he's definitely, I don't think he's ever encountered somebody who said, nope, you don't get to do that, in a way that he understands and that takes away that poor choice and says, get rid of that behavior. I don't like it. I want you to do something different. We haven't had any confrontations, but I just haven't let him do those things. Like I said, he was jumping up, he was grabbing the leash. He chewed through one of my leashes. Just putting it in his side teeth and chawing on it. And it is a little cold out here. He's shivering. It's in the 30s, I think, maybe 40 degrees. It is not terribly warm, but I wanted to do this when the sun was on the bed. But that's why he's a little shivery. Because he's laying still. The kennel has heat. He's comfortable there. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Excellent. Good boy. Oh. All right, I'm gonna turn my camera off. You can see him. He's moving in the right direction. The next time you see him, he should be a much happier, more cheerful little guy. And I'll have more answers for you. Yeah, we only got about a minute or two left to do on place here, so he'll get back inside where it's a little warmer.